My parents always called me a weird little computer girl and said I'd fail no matter what. There are moments in life that etch themselves into your soul, sharpening your resolve until it feels like a weapon. For me, that moment arrived when I saw my first place AI programming trophy, a symbol of months of my life, being used as a paperweight on my dad's desk, buried under medical journals. It was the ultimate dismissal, a bitter reminder of everything they'd ever taken from me. But what they didn't know was that in my purse, a contract lay waiting, a $300 million secret that was about to blow their carefully constructed world apart. Tonight, at my brother Michael's engagement dinner, they would finally learn the true cost of their contempt. Core story, the rage that had simmered in my chest for 6 long years didn't just crystallize, it ignited into a focused inferno. Every condescending remark, every dismissive wave of the hand, every single moment they'd made me feel utterly worthless, it all led to this. Tonight, the underachieving daughter was about to become the ghost genius who had single-handedly revolutionized an entire industry. I carefully lifted that golden trophy. The familiar weight of it in my hands felt like vindication. The inscription still gleamed. First place Illinois State AI Programming Competition. Sarah Johnson. That's Sarah Johnson. The one whose signature now adorned a $300 million acquisition agreement. How many nights had I lain awake, dreaming of this exact moment, fantasizing about the day they'd finally understand what they had tried so hard to destroy. The trophy was warm, as if it had waited all these years for its moment. I placed it gently on the corner of Dad's desk, no longer hidden, but standing proud, visible. Let him explain that to his next visitor. My hand trembled, but not from fear, as I reached for the pen. $300 million. The number blazed at me from the acquisition agreement, spread across the gleaming mahogany conference table. 12 executives in tailored suits watched me in respectful silence, anticipating the moment I would sign away 6 years of my life's work to Urban Dynamics Incorporated, North America's largest real estate development firm. Take your time, Miss Johnson, David Chin, Urban Dynamics CEO said, his voice a calm testament to the 9 zeros he was about to write on a check. I glanced up at the 40th floor boardroom's panoramic windows. Chicago stretched out below, its iconic skyline dotted with the very smart buildings my AI platform now managed. Somewhere in that sprawling urban tapestry, my parents were probably having lunch, utterly oblivious that their struggling daughter was about to become one of the youngest self-made female entrepreneurs in AI history. The irony was a punch to the gut. In 3 hours, I'd be at Michael's engagement dinner, listening to Mom suggest entry-level jobs, all while a 9-figure exit sat quietly in my pocket. Miss Johnson, Amanda Parker, Urban Dynamics VP of Corporate Development, leaned forward, her perfectly manicured fingers drumming once against her leather portfolio. Any final questions before we proceed? I almost laughed. Amanda had no idea that in exactly 3 hours and 27 minutes, she'd be shaking hands with my brother across a white tablecloth, introducing herself as his fiancé. She had no idea that the family dinner she mentioned postponing for this signing was the same dinner where I planned to play the part of the quiet, underachieving younger sister. Life has a truly twisted sense of humor. The weight of the pen felt symbolic. With this signature, I wasn't just selling a company, I was buying my freedom. Freedom from hiding. Freedom from pretending. Freedom from shrinking myself to make others comfortable. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.